Picking parts for a build is where most people quietly get lost. Let's fix that. And rather than just talk theory at you, we're going to spec a real one as we go. One idea underneath everything. Every choice narrows the next one. How you want to fly decides what size you're building. Size points you at a frame. Size and cell count decide your motor. Then a stack, the video system, receiver, and last of all, props. Now here's the build. For ours, I want a freestyle drone. And I want a drone that can carry a GoPro. Because I want footage worth keeping. That's a 5-inch. Big enough to lift a GoPro and not care. Small enough to still be fun. And cheap enough to crash. An X-frame is a standard. 4 arms and an equal X. A dead cat sweeps the front arms forward and out to keep the props out of your camera's view. The one thing your frame decides for you is your prop diameter. I'm going for the Flyfish Volador 2 VX5. It carries a GoPro, which is one of my 2 requirements, and it's durable. Battery next, and specifically the S number, your cell count. That's your voltage, and your motor choice hangs off it. That's the one trade-off rather than a rule. More capacity means more flight time, but more weight. For this 5-inch quad, we are going 6S. 1400 is in the middle, and it's genuinely an underrated pack size. KV is motor speed per volt. High KV spins a prop faster, low KV spins it slower with more torque. The rule that ties it together: small props want high KV and big props want a low KV. The Axe is flying AE227 in the 1960 KV version. So a 2207 and up the top of the range KV, because I want torque and power to throw a 5-inch around with a GoPro bolted onto it. On a high pitch prop, a 5146.6, this motor pulls about 36 amps flat. Remember 36. The stack is your flight controller and your ESC, but get it wrong and nothing else matters. Find your prop, read the amps, and buy an ESC comfortably above that number. The SpeedyBee F405 V5. It's a 30x30 stack, which is what the Volador wants. And it's got the amps for our 36 amp motor, with headroom to spare. The DJI 04 Pro. It fits this frame very well and the Volador protects it properly. ELRS is the standard, it's cheap, the range is ridiculous. Props last. Lower pitch gives you more control. Smoother and more predictable. Easier on the motors. Higher pitch gives you more punch and more aggression. But here's the part nobody will tell you. Props are a personal preference. 2 pilots on identical quads will run different props. So do what everyone who's good at this stuff actually does. Buy 5 to 10 different sets. They're the cheapest part of the whole build. And fly them. So this is what we've got. And the whole thing started with one question. How do I want to fly? And that's the skill. You're not memorizing a parts list. You're following the chain. Once it clicks, you can spec anything. Any size, any style. Catch you at the field.